They say one day or day one, you choose. But what if it's not your choice? Welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe and drop a like on the video. Fiona's laughing already. Was that good? Subscribe to the channel anyway, so A, you can follow my journey from here through to my first HYROX in March in Glasgow, and B, so that I can get lots of followers, subscribers, and become king of YouTube. Anywho, this is my first week of training done and dusted. It didn't exactly go as planned. So Monday, it started off really well. Went to the gym, did a session, mix of cardio, strength training. Was feeling pretty good. Had a little dizzy spell halfway through, which I didn't think was anything. It might have been something to do with not having breakfast before I worked out. And so yeah, there was that. And then came home. Now, as some of you probably, well, none of you might know, I work as a kickboxing instructor, so that's my full-time job. As part of that job, I have to work with kids. I say have to, like it's a chore. I do actually enjoy my job, but I have to work with kids, and part of doing that job is obviously they wear martial arts belts around their waist and they're not very good at tying knots and the belts fall off, so you have to retie the belts for them. So you kneel down in front of them and you tie their belts. And unfortunately with kids, they go to school and they pick up every single bug, disease and plague that there's going at schools and bring them into the club. And so as you're kneeling in front of them and you're tying their belt for them, they stand there 4 years old, cute as anything, straight in your face. And so yeah, I picked up something on Monday, and I'm pretty sure I know which kid it was that gave it to me, so that wasn't very nice. And I woke up 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning with a red raw throat, feeling pretty sorry for myself. So fast forward to Saturday now when I'm recording this, and pretty much the whole of the week has been spent taking medicine, lying in bed doing nothing, and generally driving my wife up the wall because I hate not being able to get outside, and I hate not being able to exercise.
Really? Because you didn't mention that at all during this week.
It is the worst thing ever. I don't know if Fiona doesn't understand or if she just isn't very sympathetic, but...
What? Who's been looking after you all week?
Yeah.
And it's not easy. You were in, what was it? Wednesday was like the first day where you stayed in for like a whole day, and you were like raging and it like desperate to get out of the house. That hadn't even been 12 hours since you'd stayed in.
Anyway, so I've been very well behaved and I've been resting the past few days.
We're going to be a bit silly earlier.
I wanted to get out for a run today, but Fiona insisted I take another day to rest. So tomorrow I'm going to try and get outside. And I know Sunday's normally my day of rest, but I literally haven't done anything since Monday, so I think I can afford to do something tomorrow.
You had a walk yesterday.
Yeah, again, Fiona thinks a walk is like exercise. It's just...
It is. All the adverts say it's the best exercise. It was a 45...
Best exercise?
Yeah. It was a 45-minute walk. You went in the rain.
Well, it was raining, but I live in Scotland, so in fairness, if you want to go out for a walk, you have to go out for a walk in the rain.
Yes, but you wanted to go for a run earlier in the middle of the storm, which is currently happening outside.
It's not a storm. It doesn't even have a name.
It is a storm.
It's not a storm. Anyway, you can see what it's been like all week, so it's not been much fun, and I'm looking forward to getting back to feeling normal and actually being able to get out to exercise again. So yeah, not much to report on this week other than all the Lemsip, all the paracetamol, all the throat spray and stuff that we've been doing. I think the most important thing with being ill is you have to actually take your medicine and recover. So allow yourself the time to recover, because I think in any training plan, there's always these little peaks and troughs where you're feeling great one minute and then something bad happens. It might be that you get ill. It might be that you have to work extra time and you don't have enough time for your training. It might be that something really bad happens in your personal life. Anything, or it could be an injury or something like that. Anything could happen and kind of throw a spanner in the works. So you just kind of have to take it on the chin a little bit, especially when you're ill. Make sure you give yourself the time to rest, give yourself the time to recover, and then when you get back into it, you get back into it a little bit, get back into it gently, so that you're not sort of thrashing yourself straight from the off. Um, that is what I'm trying to do, anyway.
That was not your motto at the start of the week.
So that's been my mindset anyway. So I'm looking forward to get back to it. It's when yeah, like I say, when you got a training plan. Luckily, this has happened to me on week one, so it's not like I'm sort of a couple of weeks out from the HYROX and I'm getting hit with a bug. That would really suck. So week one, kind of a bit of a waste, but I do have another like 20 weeks to prepare for it. So it's just all about getting back on that horse and
It's not a waste. You say it's important to rest your body and listen to it and allow, because you need that for HYROX.
mm-hmm.
So you've rested, and do you feel better?
Well, I feel better than I did Tuesday.
Oh, but still not 100%.
Yeah,
I knew it.
but I feel a lot worse than I did on Monday.
Yeah, but sometimes you just got to, your body will let you know.
Yeah, it's difficult because like you feel bad, like you feel ill, and that makes you feel bad. But then you also feel bad from not exercising. Your body can feel that you've not been exercising, and that makes you feel more yucky. And you can also mentally as well, because like, I mean, I'm obviously not the first person to say it. Your mental health and your physical health are directly connected. Like you can't have one without the other. So like if you're not doing any physical exercise, yes, your mental health suffers. So you've kind of got those three things where you've got the illness, you've got your physical health, and you've got your mental health all kind of suffering at the same time, and you have to wait for that illness to go away before you can work on the other two, and that's the toughest bit. So bouncing back from illness and getting back into it, that's going to be the most important thing. So that's why I'm so kind of keen to get going tomorrow, because I don't want it to drag on another day and then come Monday, then all of a sudden you sleep in and you miss another training session and blah. It's just a terrible way to start the week. So yeah, next week's a really good week. It's going to be busy for both of us because Fiona is starting her placement at her new school, so that's exciting for her. She's getting pre-match nerves, so I'll help her out with that and make sure she gets along to her work. And yeah, and for me, it's just a case of starting my new training block
And our new routine.
and a new routine. Tomorrow I'm going to be meal prepping for the week, because obviously with Fiona working, I'm going to have to do a lot more cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. So if we prep it all on the Sunday, that's going to make everything easier. So I'm going to record a separate video for that on all the meals I'm doing, all of my kind of diet plans, calories, macronutrients, all that good stuff. So we'll see you in that video. Thank you for watching this one. If you want, you can also go back and watch the video that I announced the time I booked my HYROX, and talking about what a HYROX actually is. So if you want to go back, click on that, and that would be great. So thank you for watching so far, and
remember, if you don't listen to your body and pick a day to rest, your body will pick it for you, and it won't be convenient.
Yes, I just remembered I'm wearing a mic, so you might not actually be able to hear anything Fiona's been saying because she's all the way over there.
Oh my wisdom!
I should have given her a mic. So we've missed out on that wisdom. Maybe I'll go back and watch the edit and see if we can hear her at all. Yeah, we'll put subtitles. She speaks in Scottish anyway, so we need to put subtitles in anyway.
Speaks in Scottish.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video next week.